Hello everyone, this is the Smart Life, and today I have a dash camera for you. This is a 70mm dash cam Pro, and today I don't want to review this camera because there are so many reviews already available everywhere on the internet. This is a very good dash cam, and so many people are talking about this, and it's already out for over a year now. And the thing is, I bought this from China, and the version of this camera is in Chinese language. So the firmware is Chinese, so it speaks in Chinese language. The voice is in Chinese, and all the software is in Chinese. So what I'll be doing in today's video is I'll be changing the Chinese firmware to the English firmware, and I'll show you how to do that with this camera. So first I'll unbox this camera, and as you can see, this camera is manufactured in October 2019 and it was released in 2018. Let's see how we can update the firmware to English firmware. The camera also comes with the GPS module. The GPS module can be attached to the camera and it provides additional functions using the GPS. Let's unbox it and see what's there inside this camera. As you can see, this is very nicely packed, and this is the camera itself. As I told you, this camera is in the Chinese language, so even the stickers are in Chinese. This is the camera. These are to be used on the attached on the windscreen, and you can attach the camera on this stickers. And this is the user's manual as expected in Chinese, because I bought the Chinese version. First of all, I didn't know that they will send me a Chinese version. I bought the cheapest one and it turned out to be Chinese version. So the international version is actually in English and other languages, and you can get the international version as well instead of the Chinese version. And but that is a little more expensive than the Chinese version. So it comes with the 12-volt adapter with two USB ports. That's good because one port will be used for the camera and you can use other port for charging your devices. So you have to plug in your camera to the red one. It comes with the USB micro USB cable, USB-A to micro USB cable, and you can use it to power your camera from this device like so. And then this is a quite long cable, and then you have to use this a tool to hide your wires in your car. So for now, I'll be powering up the camera using the power bank. So I'll use this power bank, the Xiaomi power bank, to power up the camera. And let me remove the protective sticker. So now the screen is visible. It comes with a LCD screen, but this is not the touch screen, so you have to use these buttons to operate. And this is a power button, I guess, and it can take micro SD card here. So I have the micro SD card here and I'll plug it in here. So the camera actually comes with the internal battery, but it's better to charge it before using. So let's power it up. So it's already powered up. So it's asking to format the micro SD card. You have to press this button to format it, and then it'll start recording. So now the camera is formatted and ready to be used. So what we have to do now is we have to use a computer to put some firmware update in this micro SD card. So for now, let's power it up down. So we turn it off, remove the micro SD card, and we can use a laptop. We can put the micro SD card into the laptop. So what we have to do now is we have to open the micro SD card. Here is a micro SD card, and in the micro SD card you have to put a firmware update. So as I have already downloaded the firmware update, so we have to copy the update folder into the micro SD card like this. So it's copying the update. Now we have already completed the copy, so we can eject it. So after ejecting, we can remove the micro SD card, and then we can put this micro SD card back into the camera like so. What you have to do now is you have to power up the camera, but before powering up the camera, you should press this the rightmost button. So press it and then power up. So now it's telling something. So I think it will now update to the latest firmware what is being updated in the micro SD card. So once that is done, it should become English. So when we press the rightmost button and the power button together, last time it was showing something in Chinese. So after that it turned off. So we need to press it again here, and then now it'll show in English. So now it's updating. So once this update is complete, uh, you can go into the English firmware. Now it has rebooted and we need to factory reset the camera in order to change it to the English version completely. So in order to do that, we need to select the menu from here which says factory reset. I think so we can go like this, and we have to go to the last one which is saying factory reset, I guess, and we just press the uh, rightmost button here by selecting this menu. So once you do that, now it's restoring to factory, and then everything is in English now. Let's see if the voice is in English. So it is asking for us to set the date. I think we can do that from the mobile phone, so it's okay. And then it's asking whether we have to enable the parking surveillance. I think let's enable it and see. And this is the QR code for downloading the mobile app.
Time reset. Please calibrate by connecting to your mobile phone.
So now the voice is in English and the menu is in English. As you can see, everything is English, and you can see the about. So this is the version of this firmware is June 2019, and it's 105. And I heard they have released 107, so that you can connect to the camera and then update it. So that's it. And the advantage of buying the Chinese version is the cost. Everything else is the same, so it is a little bit cheaper than the international version, and it takes barely 5 minutes to update the firmware. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.